Hey folks, how you doing? I know if you're here in Vegas, it might actually seem a little early for you. I think it's 7:45. So what's going to happen in 3.5 hours from now? In 3.5 hours from now, I'm going to be giving what I'm told is the last talk of the AIMExpo. So my friend Max is going to be presenting downstairs. I think his talk starts at 11 o'clock. And then upstairs in room S222, starting at 11:15, I'll be presenting on a topic called From to Control. I'll be speaking on behalf of Hero Hub and that wonderful team based out of Idaho. They're fantastic, dealer 20 groups and all those kinds of things. We actually just went and had dinner with a dealer last night. Fantastic. Now, if you didn't go out and party too hard last night, and you want to get some really great information and a good opportunity to say hello to the team at Hero Hub, come upstairs, room S222. Again, I'll be giving the last talk of the AIMExpo. It starts at 11:15, and we're talking about from chaos to control. Now, for those of you that are not in Las Vegas or at the AIMExpo, a lot of these sessions have been recorded. The great folks at Hero Hub are going to be recycling some of this content. If you're interested in joining a 20 club, there's no better time than now to do that. And we've got a cohort coming out between Hero Hub and the Power Sport Academy. We've partnered together and we have a training, let's just call it a boot camp. We call this thing a boot camp. It's a 3-month kind of session. So it's 3 months of training. There's 6 live sessions. There's homework, and there's multiple people from the dealership that can come. You successfully navigate the 6 courses we have. You come to all 6 live sessions and, participate, all those fun things, and you become a fixed operations certified dealership through Hero Hub and the Power Sport Academy. It's a great investment. It's a great investment in your business. I say a lot, you could work for the OEMs or you could work with the OEMs. As an independent business, you want to know, like, what can we do, or what are the best practices, or how do we write paperwork in a way that we don't end up in small claims court? How do we speak to our staff in a way that makes them effective but doesn't make them want to quit? These are all things that we kind of bring up and hash through in this type of training. So if you are in the power sports industry and you are looking for a way to make yourself better or to overcome, what they're projecting for 2025 is a 6% decrease in retail. So if you're like totally focused on just your showroom and you really haven't done much with parts and service and other departments within your business, I'd really love a chance to talk to you. I introduced a topic this week to a group of dealers, and I said, typically, service is considered the extension of sales. Typically, most dealerships have their sales room, and then everything else kind of follows behind it. So typically, everything else is an extension of sales. But then I said, if service sees your customers 7 to 8 times more than the sales department does, doesn't it stand to reason that the service department is the most responsible for the ongoing maintenance of that relationship with the customer? And doesn't it make sense that over time, over the lifetime value of a customer, service has a higher income potential than sales does? And so then I said, what if you were to think of sales as the extension from service? How would that change the way you market, the way you do social media, the way that you use your CRM tool to communicate with customers? How would that change things? And then think to yourself, what if I treated both as these great income opportunities within my business? And what if I encouraged both of these departments to kind of have more of a synergy, or what I call interdepartmental harmony? What if that were to happen? You see, separating our businesses in a spreadsheet, it all makes sense. Like, you go, well, this department does this, and this department does that, and this department does that. On a spreadsheet, it makes sense. But our customers don't operate from a spreadsheet. Our customers operate from the heart, from the mind, from dreams, from things that they want. And so as a business, our responsibility, even though we track stuff in spreadsheets a different way, but in action, in the way that we behave, we want to be a solid, single front for the customer. And I can't tell you enough how much I feel that service could be a really good hub of opportunity for that. There is so much revenue opportunity in fixed operations that when you look at, pick up a point here, pick up a point there, add this little thing to your F&I program. It's like, yeah, that's cash flow. It's things. But imagine what if you could increase your parts and labor sales by 40% just through decent processes and good communication skills. What if you could increase your fixed operations revenue by 40% this year? A lot of times we audit a dealership, or we go and visit a dealer, and I'll see something. I go, and I'll do some quick numbers, and I'm like, hey, if you move that tire machine, you could literally generate an extra $28,000 this year just by moving that tire machine. That's the kind of crazy stuff that we see when we're out and about. So when you go through a service department and you hear somebody answer the phone and you're like, ooh, that was rough. Well, we have a course for that. And so it's like, hey, you can take this course on using the phone as an effective sales tool. And then we have a live session that goes over that course, right? And so we coach people through things, maybe a couple of role plays, and then we go, okay, how's that working? And then we follow up with you, a month, 2 months later, and go, hey, how's that working? Are you continuing to use those skill sets that you worked on in class? Even if you're the dealer owner and you know all of this stuff, does your staff know it? Do you have the bandwidth to go downstairs and from your office and work with each person individually and build them up in their skill sets to your level? Chances are you don't. Chances are you're distracted by doing what you need to do for the business. And so that's where we step in. We work with the boots on the ground. We help people do the physical things that make the numbers on the spreadsheet jump the way you need them to. So when you go to the 20 Club meeting and you discuss things on the spreadsheet, but you're not really sure the physical activity to make those numbers jump and move, that's what we handle for you on the back end. Folks, hope I see you at the Chaos to Control talk. It'll be 11:15, room S222, and working with the great folks at Hero Hub. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.